or what. So,
mate, look, I wanted to send you something to say Merry Christmas. You've done a lot of work for the show this year. You know, you're a good guy. So, let's see what it's a Christmas present from me to you. Let's see what it is.
All right, I'm just moving away from the microphone so it doesn't make too much noise. Bear with me.
Make sure you describe your emotions. It's the rest of the body for the Macho Man 2-Up.
It's a decent sized box, Chris, I must say. Oh, there's 2 pieces. Geez, you've packaged it really well, Chris.
Thank you, mate. I do pride myself on my package. So you just missed that joke completely.
Oh, wow. That's that's cool. That's cool.
Just look, James.
That is awesome. There he is.
So we have the Hasbro-style custom James Thomas, which pairs very well with the Hasbro-style custom Chris Maddow, which
that is awesome.
These were made by Aussie customizer Aaron Shredder, who not the same Shredder from Ninja Turtles, in case anyone gets him confused. Aaron did a sensational job. Now, I paid Aaron for your custom, and then because he's a really good bloke, firstly, his price was very, very good. So I don't think I went out above and beyond for you. He also made one of myself, but I didn't even ask for it. So look,
that's amazing. That's sensational, mate. That's very, very sentimental, mate. I greatly appreciate that.
So you now have your own custom to go in your collection. Seeing you just sold off all your other Hasbros, you might as well have one of yourself.
Yeah, that's very cool.
We'll take some. The hat comes off too, so you can actually take the hat off.
Oh, does it? Oh, yes, that's so good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That is that's gold, mate. Thank you very much.
My favourite thing about organising that for you was Aaron's updates. It took him about probably 3 or 4 weeks to make, and every step of the way he showed me what he was doing, and he kept saying, "Is this all right?" And I thought, mate, this is so good, like compared to what I could do, But he did say it was very hard to find somebody short enough to make into your figure. So
yeah. That's all right.
There was no hornswoggles left around to use, so he had to use the next shortest.
Well, mate, mate, I do greatly appreciate that. I'm glad, he's used, what's that? That'll be Warrior Arms?
I reckon it's a retro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. I was going to say Warrior Arms, very lifelike. Appreciated that. And, mate, thank you. This is part 2 of the present. The greatest figure ever made. The Rey Mysterio Silver Surfer. How good's that?
I've inscribed it on the back too, mate.
To James, best figure of 2021. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, mate. Thanks, buddy. That means a lot. Well done. Legend.
Yeah, don't open it. That's got to stay mint on card. I know you want to play with it, but you got to keep that one forever. And if I see that on the Toys R Us page for sale, I'll be angry.
Filthy. I'll sell it to Bradley Merriman for
take it back to Target for a store credit tomorrow.
Mate, very, very thoughtful, mate, and mate, much appreciated. Greatly, it's been great working with you.
It's always good, mates. So, members merch perch for the week. My choice was Brad Richardson for his Turbo Man, a great holiday movie. I thought, well, let's tie it into the holidays. The one toy that everybody's trying to get for Christmas and they can't find anywhere. And yours was?
Mate, mine was UK collector, D. Kelsey, and he's picked himself up a Hasbro Series 5 Macho Man test shot.
And how cool is that to have the Macho test shot lined up with the actual figure and then lined up with the mock as well? Hard mock to find that one.
It is. It's a great figure. I really, really like it.
And you know what I like about this more than anything else?
What's that, mate?
I'm pretty sure that the little Kamala in the bottom right-hand corner is D as a Hasbro done by Brian Tipping. And of all of the Hasbros you could choose to have your likeness. Now, I have one of those. I have myself done as Skinner by Brian Tipping. And he asks you, he goes, now, do you want anything unique? Do you want anything for yourself? Blah, blah, blah. And he's obviously gone to him and said, I want to be Kamala. What a choice!
Very funny. Very funny. All right, we're adding one more purchase. We're choosing our 2021 purchase of the year, members purchase of the year for 2021, and I think it was a unanimous decision. A very easy choice for Chris and I, being both Hasbro nuts, and it was our good friend Johnny Watson in Melbourne there with his Series 1 and Series 2 Hulk Hogan Hasbro prototypes. We couldn't go past that. There were so many great ones to choose from, but that there is just look. Sorry everyone, but second to none. Amazing pieces.
I'm a grown man, but if you're watching, I'd really like you to adopt me. He'd have probably the best collection going around, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. He's got some amazing pieces that I'm sure he'll be sharing very, very soon.
What's online?
That's merch perch. So we've got another interview. We've got an interview here with our good mate Michael Kamado. He'll correct me if I've got that wrong. From the store Culture Shock Collectibles. Please welcome to the show, Michael.
What is up, guys? Thank you very much.
Mate.
Good.
How are you, dude?
Well, mate. Doing well, guys. Doing well. Loving the show.
Excellent.
It's definitely been the best way to drive into work each week, listening to you boys. So it's good to be here.
Awesome. Geez, I'm loving what you've got going on in the background there. You've got some amazing. You'll have to take a photo of that and share that in the group.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely put it up. It's just a bit of a hot toy collection, retro Star Wars. Just a bit of my own personal collection, really.
Yeah. Awesome. And so, how long has Culture Shock Collectibles been going for?
We've been around for 11 years now.
Wow.
Started pretty small. Just doing some pop vinyls and a few other sort of little figure lines, and we've just sort of grown over the years, just sort of natural progression. To the point where, it is a full-time business now for us. And, we are purely online, but, hopefully eventually open up some sort of warehouse for everyone to come check out. But, it's been around for a little while now.
And where are you guys from?
We're in Melbourne. So we work out of Preston in Melbourne, Victoria.
Brilliant. And what's been hot for Culture Shock Collectibles in 2021?
Mate, it's been a year full of freight delays and issues and stuff like that. But one of probably the biggest figures we had up for pre-order was this bad boy right here. And I'm sure a few of you guys there tuning in will recognize this. It's the Gargoyles Ultimate NECA figure. So this has been one of the biggest releases for us here at Culture Shock. There weren't really many people bringing these into the country, so we thought let's get onto this ASAP, and it's been massive, and it's an absolutely stunning figure. So I can see why everyone was so into it this year.
God, it's huge.
It's huge. The wingspan on this thing, I mean, you can't even see it on the cam properly because it's just so massive. So it's a really stunning figure, and NECA is continuing with the line as well. So there's a lot more coming in 2022, guys. That's for sure. So stay tuned.
Awesome. Well, speaking of 2022, you got some turtle stuff and some NECA stuff that you wanted to share with us as well.
Definitely, 2022 is looking big for NECA and for Playmates, who have been redoing a lot of the original sort of Ninja Turtle figures from back in the day. Probably one of the biggest things that is coming in 2022, should I say, is the blimp. So the iconic turtle blimp, as you can see on the screen if you are joining us live here. But that thing was huge back in the day. As kids, you'd have it, and it wouldn't last long because you'd pop the balloon. But this is your chance to have it now and probably keep it in one piece. So they're coming in 2022. It's going to be huge. Playmates is also doing the Sports Stars pack, another sort of iconic line from back in the day, and that'll come with the figures. There is a fifth turtle as well, that they're going to be throwing in, but we still don't have any promo images for that fifth turtle from the line. But these are awesome. You've got MJ down there as well, and the soccer star, the NFL star, and the skate star. So they're really cool, and they're going to come in like a bus carry case.
So, a question, Mike. The turtles in the sports gear, some of those are the sort of rarer turtles to find of the originals.
Yeah.
Will that, like, the look of those Playmates re-releases are nearly identical to the originals. Like, they look so good. Do you think that collectors will devalue the originals?
I don't think so. I mean, these are great, and they're great figures to have for those that, obviously can't afford to pay that big price tag that we're seeing for the originals, or those that missed out when they were kids and they just want that nostalgia factor and to have it. I don't think it's going to take away from the originals. I think they're still got their spot in the collecting world. And you'll probably notice the one thing I've sort of noticed with the Playmate figures, and not to downplay these because they're fantastic, but the paint application is nowhere near as good as the originals. I don't feel. I was looking at one the other week, and it just wasn't as good as the originals. The originals had that really nice paint application, but these can be a little bit sort of sketchy in areas and stuff like that. So even though the moldings are pretty much exactly the same, I still think those originals are obviously going to hold their value and hold their place in, turtle history.
They're really cool. I always wanted the MJ as a kid and I never find it. Like, it just wasn't anywhere in WA. And I even considered buying it as an adult, even though I'm not a big Turtles collector. And just now that I know it's being re-released, I'm like, sweet, $20 is a much better price than paying $250 about 2 years ago.
Well, now you know where you can buy it from, Chris.
I do. I'll get on there tonight and pre-order it.
There you go. We've got them up, the box sets and stuff like that. So heaps of those Playmates coming, and they're just going to keep going. I'm sure they'll keep releasing more throughout 2022. So definitely stay tuned there as well throughout 2022.
Cool. Wow. So where can we send our audience to, mate? What's your website?
CultureShockCollectibles.com is our website. You can check us out on all the socials at CultureShockCollectibles.com as well. We've got free postage Australia-wide on orders over $100. So that's always a bit enticing for people, but we'd love to see you. That's for sure.
And we've got quite a few listeners in New Zealand. Do you ship over there?
We do. We ship over to New Zealand. We sort of started that earlier this year. We sort of did, and we actually do a free shipping to New Zealand as well on orders over 150.
Nice.
We've got quite a few customers from New Zealand, and it's always great to have them on board. So, check us out, guys.
Excellent.
That's good.
Well, mate, thanks so much. We'll chat in the off season, and wishing you and your family a very, very Merry Christmas. And thanks so much for joining us on the pod.
You too, guys. Merry Christmas, and thanks for having us.
Thanks, Mike.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, Michael. Great guy, great products, and I know those Playmates were huge back in the day, and I did have that Michael Jordan figure. All right, well that wraps up the interview with Michael. Wraps up merch purchase. Now let's get
into. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy. It's like, what are we up to now?
Yeah, because this is a different run sheet, guys. So we're doing well. Bear with us. But now it's what's online.
Did you see what was online? What's online? Some bloke selling some LJN figures on eBay. What's he asking? He's asking too much. Well, did you make an offer? Make an offer. You can't make an offer. It's an auction. Well, just slide into his DMs. Maybe he wants to let them go for less. Maybe he's just trying to whet your appetite. Well, I don't know. We'll just make an offer. I can't make an offer. It's an auction. We'll just slide right in to the DMs. What else is online? Oh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff online.
I love this segment, Chris, and I've found some pretty awesome pieces this week, and two of them have taken me. Actually, all of them have taken me right back to my childhood. I'm going to kick it off first with the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System. Have you seen this?
I actually saw one in store today at my of all places.
How much?
Don't know. I didn't look too closely at it. I had my kids. I was hustling.
So we're all about supporting local. There's a local guy here in Port that's got a little stall in a local mall up here outside of Coles. His prices are on average $50 to $100 more than what you can buy them for on eBay and online. But he's having a crack, so I'm happy to Look, I probably won't get it, but I'd be happy to buy it off him. But that there is on his shelf